An old lady, decrepit, in her bed, being visited by her granddaughter. Grams, I loved you so much. I love you too, but it's my time. Let me tell you a story, though. A story of when I was young. A story that will change your life forever. My Hector left for the war. It was 1920, 1941. He had just shipped off. It wasn't long before I received news of his death. Maybe he doesn't die. What is this assembly of men, powerful men, figures happening during the war? What does Grandma have to tell you? What is in the book? What will change my life forever? Come on, girl. Come on. Let these wars tales guide you through life. Let the tales of American liberation. America, we won the war. The war is over. That's what I think's going on. The war is over. This is Grandma when she was younger, pregnant. Is this her husband back home from the war? Let me see our child. What? This man steals the kid. Runs with it. Or was it not his child? His wife got impregnated by a different man when he was off in war. Why would he steal the baby? And he leaves money with it. At a porch. What's this, a baby? Look, these two are gonna come down and they're gonna find the baby. Oh, Jesus, what's that doing there? Who would leave this thing here? Oh! Oh! That's why the guy threw away the baby, because it's a monster baby. You see its face? It was all gross, but she takes it. This woman takes it. She won't let no baby be alone. Now she's going to a doctor. She brings the doctor to look at the child. I've never seen anything quite like this. It seems to be born of a demon. Is this your child, ma'am? No, it's not my child, sir. I just found it with my husband. Can't we do anything to help it? I'm afraid not. It's got the curse. She loves it anyway. And she shows it to all the other old ladies. And they're like, you know what? All I see is a baby too. Here's his husband. Oh. It's the story of a man who grew up super old. I know what this story is about. I didn't see the movie. But this will be Brad Pitt will come into action. This is a kid who was born as a really old person and gets younger as they age. See? He was born an old man. But as he grows, he's going to get younger. Oh, and he walks. He walks. It's a miracle. It's a miracle. I did this. I made the lame walk. But now he's collapsing to the floor because he didn't do that. It was just going to happen naturally to our Mr. Oh, the preacher had a heart attack though. It must be sad. Here he is with his dad though. Walking around. Look, every day he sees himself getting stronger and stronger. And he's flirting with this old lady. But it's this young girl he's into, and everybody's going to think he's a creep because he's into a young girl. But really, they're the same age. So it's fine. Brad Pitt really does look Brad Pitty right now. They've really got good makeup on to make him look young. I don't know what the point of the story is. I think it's a love story. Like I said, I haven't seen it. I just know that Brad Pitt is slowly getting younger and younger and younger. As his parents get older and older and older. It's going to be a weird juxtaposition. I wonder though if like an old person is better able to take care of themselves or a young person. So like when he's 90, he's going to be like 6. Will he still... Is a 6-year-old, is he going to have the brain power of an old person, but just the body of a 6-year-old so he can still manage just fine? He won't be in like a place for senile people. Oh, and he's going to have sex for the first time in a brothel, even though he's probably only like 13. This brothel girl didn't like him though. She really didn't like him. Oh, because he didn't want to have sex. He just wanted to, like, play Ghost or something. I don't think they had sex. He didn't understand what sex was. He's too young, even though he looks old. And once again, he's going to hang out with this young girl who's aged a bit, and he's gotten a bit younger. What are you looking at? Look, Brad's starting to become he's like at that age where he's old, but he's strong. His parents have grown up. He's probably like 17 now, and he's going off into the world. She's 17 too. She's gonna get old too. She's gonna have to deal with him old now. When he's young, she'll be old. Weird relationship. Weird life. But everybody's got their own life to live. And sometimes it's this weirdness that brings out the best in people. They'll have a different view of society than everybody else. Everybody else gets older. As time passes, it becomes worse for them. But as time passes, his golden years are going to come to light just at the end. I'm working on his strongest years. Oh, this is his girl who's now become a beautiful ballerina. And he sent her a letter where he's working. And they're together. He's sort of good looking enough now for her. But they'll never meet. Maybe they'll only be like when they're 50 they're the same age. Maybe they'll never really have a relationship. Because they'll have just such a small window of time together where they feel in love. Truly in love. Man, is he in the war now? Yeah, I think he was in the war. And he's come back. Here's his mom, so happy to see him. Looking great and young. She's like, look at you. I'm the old one now. And here's the beautiful ballerina. Come to see your boy. This is it. This is their moment in the sun. When they're both so beautiful enough for each other. They're both happy. They're going out. They're gonna fall in love. They're gonna have babies. And the grandma we saw at the start telling the story is this lady here. It's her story, not his. Who's this dude? Maybe a friend of his when he was younger? Who's older now? Or maybe a friend from the war? Hard to say. They got a lot of catching up to do. This old man, looking at the sunset together. Yeah, they were in the war together, those two. Now he's come to see her play. Come to bring her flowers. But look, she's flirting with some men backstage, making out with them. You thought you two were together. You're so heartbroken. So sad. I love you, he says, but she doesn't hear. Now he decides to go out on the road. You know, live life alone. There's no woman for him anywhere. But she's sick. He's come for her. Hey. Hi. Got in an accident. You look so young and beautiful, and I'm looking so old these days. No, we're still in love. Yes, they've made it back together again. These two have the craziest love story throughout the ages. They separate, come back, separate, come back. This is where they make babies though, for good. We've got Brad at his best and her at her best too. They are truly and forever in love now. Going to a party together, getting a house together. Everything's great. Living together, living that life they always wanted. Looking at the sunset together. It's amazing. She definitely aged like less years than him. He went from like 90 to 40, which is 50 years. She isn't 50 yet. They have their first baby. It's amazing. This is her granddaughter's like, Grandma, I don't believe this crazy story. It doesn't make no sense to me. How come I never heard of this before? I couldn't tell anyone. No one would believe me. They'd think I was crazy. We just kept it a secret, just the two of us. I guess the townsfolk knew, but nobody believed them either. Just one of those crazy old wives' tales you hear in small towns. He left though. He decided he had to see the world. He left me. with the baby alone. This is his daughter. She's got a new husband though. She remarried because he thought, hey, I can't be the husband this woman needs. I'm going to be getting younger and younger. So he left. No, he shouldn't have left. All she needed was you. It doesn't matter how old you are. And a book, a diary. He died. Did he? Or are we going to see him as a little boy in an old folks' home? What's happened to Brad? Is that Brad now? Being cared for? He's dying, a little baby, in her arms? Oh no. The end. So it looks like Brad left her, but then came back when he needed to be taken care of because he was too young and she took care of him. She had to get remarried though to have a normal life with a normal husband who could take care of her into old age. A sad story. Seemingly he had a daughter, so that's good. Anyway, want to watch another? Click here. Want to see my favorite Twitch streamer, Remote Simulator? Click here. Have a great day.